What is going on, everybody? It is time for another installment of Let's Play Hearthstone, which hasn't been getting a whole lot of love these days. A lot of stuff going on, I think. A lot of maybe some agitation with some of the questionable game balances that we have seen so far. But we are still going strong. I have been in love with this game for a very, very long time. It's going to take more than some unbalanced cards to get me not to be excited. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into some gameplay today and try to have a good one. This is actually being recorded relatively soon to posting. This is recorded Wednesday, September 3rd. We're going to be going out of town again this weekend. Lots of fun plans going on. So I'm not going to be around, but I promise to get you guys a Hearthstone video each and every week. And I am staying true to my solemn vow to each and every one of you. So, hopefully, today's the day where we have a good game. We're about to find out. We're going to go with Xerac. I like Xerac a lot. I think Xerac's got a lot of utility. The fact that I was the last guy to go lets me know these people are ready to go, ready to get in there and play some Hearthstone, and I'm excited for it. So, we'll see how we do today. I didn't even look who's in the tavern. We got beasts, murlocs, nagas, pirates, and quillbore. So in my head, I think naga's probably a pretty safe bet. I like where naga's at right now. I think I'm gonna freeze for that there pointy spear. We'll see. We might change our mind. You know, I have realized in this game, we do not bank our cards too much on the first couple of turns. Although I still maintain in this game, in this environment, you want to be decisive and you do not want to waste gold. I would say this is the most aggressive tavern I have seen yet in terms of, you know, making sure you have good value on upgrades and that you're doing the right thing. You waste too much gold, you waste too much time early on, you start chasing the refresh dragon, and you're going to get got. So I feel like in other taverns, maybe they're a little more flexible at the beginning, but because you have to really set up so quickly to get something good going, I feel like you don't want to waste time. So what's going to really determine whether or not I go Naga is how fast I can get myself a Lava Lurker and how fast I can get myself a Zesty Shaker. If I can't get either of those two cards, then I'm probably going to move my services elsewhere. But for now, pretty safe bet. You know, I can go ahead and scoop up Ominous Seer, which will allow me to buy this card for free. And I can turn around and sell the Ominous Seer and pick up a Surfing Sylvar, which I think has more value, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to throw that down. And I'm going to hold on that pointy arrow just for one more turn. Now, Surfing Sylvar is nice because it's end of turn. Obviously, that opens up a lot of end of turn stuff. Leaning more towards Pirate in that sense with the Surfing Sylvar because Pirates are very, very easy to make golden, especially ever since last season's massive overhaul. But there is still some utility, I think, early on in Pirates, making them decent. And the reality is, on a turn 3 with 5 gold, you're going to be limited on how many things you can buy and refresh. So it's probably not a bad idea to get some decent value on your minions right away. This guy is yoked. He's just spamming Thunes. I figured he was doing that. Okay, let's start. These will probably will start to make some determinations of where we end up going. After we buy a minion, we give it 2/2 and upgrade this. At the start of each turn, make the highest tier minion in the tavern golden. That's good for the next. That's the next purchase, and get a copy of Murky with Murloc, where your battle cries trigger an extra time. Now, the game thinks that I should most likely go with Golden Forge. I tend to agree. I think Golden Forge is the best because it's going to guarantee a Golden Tavern minion every single turn. Murky's nice, but having a single tier 6 card that is a single battle cry that triggers once. Are Beast in the game? No, it's Death Route. Never mind, ignore that. We're just going to go ahead and go with that. I think that's the safe move. When you sell this, you get a random minion, get 2 blood gems, give your other Murlocs +2, and when your beast dies. Not really seeing anything good here to get. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the apple, and I'm going to upgrade. And I'm trying to stick to the idea that, again, I want to force... I want to force not wasting money early. I don't want to get caught and you said it's only 1 gold, right? Hey, Jim, it's 1 gold, man. Come on. Well, but I'm already on tier 3. So let's see how the rest of my teammates did here. Patchwork is sitting on I'm not seeing the overlay. There it is. 2, 2, 2, 2, me. 1, 2, 3. So definitely gonna lose this round, no doubt about it. What is my mission? What do you even do? Does these minions die? I need to have minions die. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of minions die if I keep playing like that. All right, we're sitting on 3. Hopefully we start getting some cards that really pivot our build into a clear direction. Well, these cards really stink. I think a refresh here is warranted 1 time, but I have to buy what's on the tavern the next 2 times. Okay, there we go. What do we got? Whenever you cast a tavern spell, give your minions 1 attack, which is nice because I have a lot of tavern spells. And Lava Lurker's nice because that's one of the 2 cards that I said I needed to get going. So I think we're going to go ahead and scoop up these 2 cards. Let's go ahead and get Lava Lurker on the board. That'll be permanent. Go ahead and get a Captain Hooktail on here. Most likely the Deep Sea Angler is going to go before Time Captain Hooktail is, because I'm probably going to keep him around for a while. The question is, should I have used them apples? Maybe. Maybe I should have. And then the other question is, do I want to freeze for a Chef's Choice to force another... Well, do I? Nah. Well, you know what? I'm going to, and I'll tell you why. If I end up sticking on Tavern 3, there is a high probability that one of the cards I want will be one of those juicy tier 2 cards. So maybe I get lucky. We'll see. I still think I lose this round, even though the game seems to think I don't. It's a draw. Okay. Interesting. I thought I lost that. All right, moving on. We're going to scoop this up. Excellent. That's permanent. Excellent. Good value there. Refresh wouldn't be horrible. Deep Sea Angler is definitely kind of like on the list to potentially go away. But because of the Time Captain with the spells I'm getting, there seems to be a lot more value in that. I really don't want to refresh again, but I'm not seeing any of their Murlocs. Rally wouldn't be horrible, because right now I have a Naga, a Pirate, and a Dragon that would get value out of that. But I'm going to be pivoting away from Menagerie build pretty quickly. I think I'm going to pick up Shiny Ring. Yeah, see, I'm not thrilled about that turn. There was a lot of refresh. I wasted a lot on refreshes there. I wasn't happy with that. I think I'm good with that. I was debating if I wanted to freeze. I don't. Okay, moving on. Let's see how we do. We get a decently buffish minion, although he's got a 4 with a bubble. I should be okay on the swaps, because I still got a 9 taunt with a 20. That's pretty juicy. Very good. Okay, good. Gonna be debating if I want to upgrade now. An early deep blue crooner would be huge. Get a lot of value with that card early on. There's no chance I'm gonna get it right now. It's sitting on 9 gold, that's probably the right thing to do. Not seeing any Naga that I'm in love with. Tricky Trousers could be good to eliminate that, and that is a spell, but that eliminates my chance of getting a minion next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh one more time. Okay. I think that's probably the right move. We're going to pick that up. We're going to go ahead and keep buffing this guy up. We're going to go and give you a taunt. And we're going to go and play this. Get a random tavern minion spell that gives crafts, that gives stats. I can't even talk today. Okay, there we go. I'll hold on to that. Staff of Enrichment isn't horrible. I would freeze on this tavern if there was a tier 4 minion I was happy with. But there's not. There's no tier 4 minion I'm in love with. But I like the idea of continuing to cast spells because this guy is giving me a little bit of value. I think his time is coming to an end soon. But as long as I keep getting spells, he's getting some decent value. We will see where we end up. A 16-2 with a bubble. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I think this guy soundly crushes me. He does. Close to finishing my quest, but it might not matter. It's going to take a big punch in the face there. Thankfully, it wasn't 15 damage, which at least gives me 2 more rounds. If it was 15, I think I'd be sweating a little more. Gladiator's not a bad card to get if you're going Naga. This is not a bad card to get as well. And we are looking for some other good cards. I think we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to... Well, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's go get Gladiator on the board. Probably Surfing Sylvar is going to go. And replace it with Greedy Snake Tongue for the rally coin. Not bad. I could just trick out now go with coins. Or spells, rather. There we go. Zesty is kind of what I need. I've been needing that for a while. So we'll go ahead and play Staff of Enrichment next turn before we buy Zesty. Let's go ahead and give this guy a permanent 4/4. Let's go ahead and give a friendly minion of each type 2/2. We'll go ahead and give our minions in the tavern one more this turn. We'll go ahead and get 2 gold for next turn. And we'll go ahead and give you Taunt. Because why not? Whatever. Is he a pirate? I'm worried about swipes. Especially with the Taunt. We could be seeing... let's do that. I just don't want to get swiped. That's all. I don't want... I mean, I'm going to get... I could anyway. But I don't want... I don't want to tee off too hard on the swipe and get too much value out of that. There we go. Take the gold coin. That's not horrible. He's got a pretty big 22-25 here. Prestigious Tusker, but it should be all right. Early bubbles are nice, especially when you're doing a little bit more damage. As I start to buff up that Gladiator a little bit more, I'm going to start to see some significantly more value on that, which is nice. Now I'm going to play them apples first so I don't get yelled at. A lot of times I forget to play them apples. We're going to go ahead and do that. And go ahead and buy you, Zesty Shaker. I think we're going to say goodbye to the Deep Sea Angler. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to. I don't think we're going to do it yet. But soon. Discover a tier 1 minion. I don't care about that. Do I want to chase the upgrade? Do I just go to 5 and upgrade now? 5 would open up a glow scale, which would be huge. Permanent bubble on a lava lurker. Corrupted Mirror Madonna would be huge. I am against the guy who has been losing. He's a tier 4 though too. I could knock him out of the game. I still haven't seen a deep blue crooner, which I want. If I refresh now, that puts me at 7. And I would sell, that would give me 8. I think we can go ahead and do that. And be disappointed. And be very disappointed. I think I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade, honestly. I think that's the right thing to do. And we're going to go ahead and continue on... Actually, let's go ahead and say goodbye to... Deep Sea Angler. And let's go ahead and play that. So you get to get the nice juicy buffs there. We'll go and throw the taunt on you. And we'll give you a little bit more stats. And we're going to refresh because there's really nothing great worth holding on to. And I'm not seeing anything that's causing me to pause, so we'll go ahead. Did you notice they moved our boy to tier 5? I noticed that the other day. What do you guys think about that? Tier 5, they moved out Fearless Foodie. Didn't it used to be 4? I think it used to be 4. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, back to the game. Let's see how we're doing here. I haven't even been paying attention, but I think this guy is going for a ride. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Little bitch. All right. At least we took somebody out. I'll tell you, the last few games I've had, been kind of disappointed. I was like, man, that was the old one and done. So now that I am on the board with getting gold minions, that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, you know, the minion I got kind of sucked. All right, moving on. Captain, time tail, hook tail, your days are numbered, young man. That's a very aggressive upgrade if I go for another upgrade now. Honestly, it's a very aggressive upgrade. There's so many other minions I really need right now that I'm just not getting. A Leroy Scam isn't bad. I'm going to get a lot of value on that card. A lot of value on that card right now. Are Naga even in the game? Did I miss something? Did I miss the memo on Naga not coming to the game? Jeez. Okay, well. Let's go and get some value on these cards. Alright, I mean, that's the right thing to do, I think, isn't it? We haven't seen a Deep Blue Crooner, which is disappointing. We haven't seen a Volcanic Visitor. Very disappointing. We haven't seen a Corrupted Myrmidon. Very disappointing. Glow Scale is huge, especially with this combination right now for a permanent Lava Lurker. As a matter of fact, Glow Scale would most likely cause me to finally use my hero power and clone that Lava Lurker. That's how much I believe in a bubbled 60-41 minion in today's game, but I think this guy is gonna smoke me. Although he's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. He's got a lot of stats. Maybe I'll draw? Wow, I did not think I was going to win that. I don't think he thought I was going to win that. He had some very, very juicy minions. That's where a bubble would be huge. Imagine having 2 more free attacks in that configuration. Nice, a gold Murloc that does nothing for me. Screw you guys. How dare you? Let's not upgrade yet. There we go. There is our Corrupted Myrmidon. There is a Rimscale Priestess. And I do have some gold, so I can buy another Gladiator. And I even have more gold to go ahead and buy a Careful Investment once I learn how to click my mouse. Excellent. Okay. I think it is time to say goodbye to Captain Hooktail after we play a couple Tavern spells. Okay. Got a lot of good value out of that guy. He's a great card. Okay.
What have I become?
I think that's the move. Nice. Gold Gladiator. Absolutely freeze for that. So right now, giving a spellcraft on this each turn is permanent. However, this is double those stats. So I think I'm going to start pivoting that over. Just like that. Okay. Gold coin will probably go next turn in place of pretty much anything else, I think. And if I lose, panic button is definitely a second. Lava lurker once I get a bubble on it. Still waiting. Kind of parking here for the glow scale. I think at this point, Deep Blue Crooner's value is very diminished. It's been so long. Oh, that poison's going to really suck. Oh, that poison's going to hurt. Well, I mean, I knew Murlocs were in the game. I knew Murlocs existed. And I knew that there was a chance there would be a poison scam. Which goes back to that Divine Shield I've been talking about for like 47 turns now. But haven't seen the old girl yet. All right, we're going to go ahead and scoop up the Gladiator. We'll go ahead and take the gold discovery on that. That will be huge. And let's move out and see if we can find something else that makes me happy. And I am not seeing anything that is making me happy. I do have a gold coin to play with. Nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're going to freeze for this tavern. Let's go and pick this up. The question is, I'm going to freeze because I want the natural blessing. Do I want to copy and force a gold lava lurker now? Or do I want to try for something else? We're getting close to the end of the game. A gold lava lurker is not going to do me any good just sitting in my hand. Really, it's not. I think we get rid of the cold coin at this point. Let's go and discover a tavern spell. Shiny ring for sure. I want to just keep buffing up this corrupted Myrmidon as much as I can. So golding him will give the first two permanent. Golding. I don't know. I gotta think about this. Just keep this going. Okay, I'm happy with that, I think. We'll have him over here. Kind of prevents us from some stupid swipes, maybe. I'm very nervous about the swipes today, Kishka. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm very nervous about them. I knew he's out there somewhere. There he is. Oh, beautiful. Oh, what a snipe. I still think I lose, though, just on stats. Boy, it'd be nice to have a Divine Shield. Draw. Wow. Woo. Didn't think that was going to happen. There we go. I will take a gold dude here. I will take this. And we're going to say goodbye to somebody here very soon. Probably. Well, I get that for free. It's a free discover every turn.
I see its potential.
I'm just absolutely floored at this point of some of the bad luck I've had. Cool. Okay. Let's keep hulking you up, dude. Zesty Shaker would give me... I only have one Zesty right now, don't I? Yeah, I'm just sitting on this cloning gallery. I'm gonna get stuck in this trap where I die with the immunity idol in my hand. The fact that it's random, though, that's a guaranteed 5/5 each turn, which isn't the best. It's 10/10 every turn. Because I'm going to always play it on him. I think we're going to say goodbye to the Priestess. Then we're going to go ahead and play this guy. We're going to get our gold discovery. It sucks. Gain the attack of your leftmost minion and the health of your rightmost minion. We might be able to do a scam with that. We'll look in a second. Alright, so that would be the attack of your leftmost minion and the health of your rightmost minion. Is it worth giving up some stats for? I think so. I think so. And maybe I clone that. Maybe I clone that. Let me think through this one turn here. Two of those, let's see what that comes out to be. Problem is you're giving up stuff, you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, no poison. Oh, my God. That's lethal. I think that's game. Youch. There's the fight. Look, oh, my God. Turn 13, everyone. Turn 13. I finally get the card I wanted. Turn 13. Oh, my God. Yeah, if it's no damage cap, I'm going for ride. I'm going for ride. Damn it. Good for that guy, man. He had me beat. I think that build was coming along. I'm not disappointed in that at all. I died again on the sword, holding the Xeric clone in my back pocket, and unfortunately wasn't able to do much with it, which is a little disappointing. But I'm okay with that, honestly. I think I'm okay with that, considering there was a massive gap in my strategy of not getting constant stats with the Deep Blue Crooner and really struggling to get the Zesty Lava Flow going. The spells were nice. The dragon was nice. I think in hindsight, maybe cloning that dragon early might have helped to give me... I was really starting to get some pretty heavy tavern spells going, which honestly, Naga isn't traditionally known for tavern spells. It's more the spellcraft. But I feel like there's a good synergy that's at place there, and it makes me ponder that maybe in the future, that could be something worth considering. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank all of you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.